Hello friends, I am Dr. Tamim. I have yet another topper from the recently conducted INI CET, Dr. Neha. Please introduce yourself and tell which college and your rank.
I am Neha HV. I've secured rank 72 in INI CET. I'm from Bangalore Medical College.
Right. Neha, before we start, anybody you'd like to give a vote of thanks to?
Yeah, I would like to thank my parents and all my friends and all my teachers from DBMCI, without whom I would not be able to achieve what I have done.
Great. We are all very happy for your achievement and for this rank. You finished internship in this year, March?
Yeah, March.
And after that you joined our regular batch?
Yes.
Right. So, during internship you must have given the NEET last year. How was your rank?
It was bad, sir. I had not prepared for anything. I'd got around 60,000.
60. So 60,000 to 72nd rank,
Yeah.
the two-digit rank now. This is, I think, for all those who are thinking whether it's possible, it's very much possible, it's very much doable. And I think we have, live motivation sitting along with us. So, Neha, how would you describe your journey? Because once lockdown started, all our aspirations of having a face-to-face class just collapsed. So we shifted to this DBMCI live platform. How was your journey in this, and how did you find it? Was it up to expectations, beyond, or was it less than expectations? Because everybody was thinking about face-to-face.
Yeah. I hadn't prepared anything at all. Like during internship, my plan was to attend the regular classes and then prepare. But once with this lockdown, everything was so scary. Like we didn't know what to do. But because of the DBMCI live app, even though we don't know what the live class will be, but I think it was really it was beyond our expectations. It was an advantage in the sense that we could ask our doubts right and they would extend their classes to clear our doubts. And even though some topics which we were not so sure of, we could actually ask them to teach, and they would take an extra session and try to do that. And I prepared, I just attended the class, made the notes, and I just read the notes, nothing beyond it. The notes only, we had to revise. I revised it like twice or thrice.
Right.
That.
And how do you think? I mean, do you think because people nowadays like to do multiple sources and all that? You said you are just doing notes. So, do you think just notes is good enough to get this kind of a rank?
I think it is enough. I mean, there will always be stuff which we won't know. So if it is asked in the previous years, or if it is some very important thing, we can just add it to the notes. But otherwise, doing it from multiple sources will just confuse us. Whatever source it may be, if we stick to one thing, and if there's something extra which was asked in the previous years, if we add it to our notes, I think that will be more than enough.
So I think really the multiple sources are those who did foundation and who already in the first 10 rank zone. For them from 10th rank to go to first rank or something, maybe for them it will have benefit.
Yeah.
Right.
If they have already studied, then we are starting then
it's not going to help, right? How was your typical day? Because everyday classes, how are you managing?
We used to have classes from in the afternoon till night 9 o'clock. So I used to study whatever they taught it in the class. I used to try to finish on that day night itself, or if I was too tired, in the morning before. And I used to try to solve the MCQs of that topic before the next class itself.
So were you allowing backlogs to build up, or were you finishing the subject as the classes were going on?
I was trying to finish as and when the classes were.
So you were able to start the revision immediately after a while?
Yeah, I was. Actually, I had done. We were given the app 10 to 15 days before the DBMCI live. I had done 1 or 2 subjects there, so for me I could finish little bit earlier.
So
okay. I'd started.
Right. So I think you had started watching DBMCI eGurukul app even before the live platform.
Yeah.
Right. So I think so persistent efforts for 6-7 months, I think takes you from a place like you got 15,000 rank and you're now two-digit rank in an institute like AIMS. So I think it's really remarkable and it's doable for anybody who is really quietly, putting their efforts. What important advice you would like to give to your juniors? Like, what did you think you did differently compared to your other classmates to get this kind of a good rank?
It's just our persistent efforts. Like that, there is nothing different as such. We just have to be persistent and we just have to keep putting our efforts. Even though if we feel low sometimes, if we feel like we won't be able to do, we'll just have to try to push ourselves to the limits.
Any advice you would like to give for your juniors about revision, how they should plan the revision?
Revision, yes, revision is what matters at the end. Even though after all the classes, if we are not able to revise, then it's of no use. So just we have to try to plan the revision in such a way, like before AIMS, I had planned to do 2 revisions, so I was able to do that.
Great.
So
Great.
I think.
And like, how are you doing your questions from? What was your main source of questions?
I used to do from the DBMCI app, and also I actually did a lot of questions from the books what we get.
Yeah, the subject-wise guidebooks.
Guidebooks.
Right. Right. So I think yours has been a really remarkable journey. It's one of our, something that will motivate the juniors also. That despite whatever rank you got, your NEET rank you said was 60,000. Yeah. So 60,000 to getting 72. I'm sure this is going to be a huge success story for all those of you who are out there who are thinking it's possible, very much possible, and she's done it. And I'm sure she's going to continue to do well in the future as well. So, any final words you would like to tell your juniors?
Just 6-7 months, just leave everything and just try to put in your efforts. Just think of what you want and just try.
Yeah, Dr. Rajat used to do a lot of motivation sessions. Did you have the time to see them?
Yeah, whenever I used to feel low, I used to kind of watch them. It really helped me. Like, it helped.
Fine. So, congratulations again, Neha. Thank you so much, and best wishes for you. And I hope you continue to do well in the future as well.
Thank you.
Thank you.